Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome. So many people might resonate with the word starseed these days. We used to use the word light worker quite often, or old souls or ancient souls. There's indigos, crystal children. Like there's so many different names. But for me, I feel like the light worker souls, they're people that come into the planet and they work with the light. So they work with higher consciousness and they work with light, meaning that they work with trying to be kind, put out more love, just more, they want more peace. They just want better, want more for the planet and they want more for others. And sometimes people would say the ones that aren't light workers are maybe a little bit more self-serving, where they would rather just do everything for themselves rather than helping and supporting others. So, but the thing is, we're probably all light workers, but so many have just forgotten. They've just got so caught up in their role as a human being on Earth. They've got stuck in their ego, even though the ego can be very helpful. Sometimes it gets into survival consciousness, and the more reptilian brain takes over and it's more, and they don't think about other people. So light workers are just more about thinking about others, serving others. And then we have star seeds at the moment, which are coming in more and more, and these are the cosmic souls. So Earth is a reality. Most souls do come from other planets. Well, pretty much not pretty much, but everything starts at source. Everything starts at source energy, the source, the omnipresence, the totality of all that is. And then source kind of breaks off like little sparks of the divine, little sparks of source go out to express themselves, experience, have fun, learn, grow, and just kind of that sends it kind of back into the source consciousness so that source can experience every single perspective. But at the moment, we were so blocked off from the cosmic energy, not completely blocked off, but just we didn't really hear about anything else much in the cosmos. Not a lot of people did, but we were more blocked off than a lot of other planets would be. We're in our own kind of reality container. So we probably didn't feel the cosmic energy as much as we are now. The cosmic energy has been unlocked. We're no longer in that kind of quarantine stage of our little bubble of just being human beings. The cosmic energy has come in, and there's so many star systems that have sent cosmic beings. So it's there are a lot of light workers, a lot of souls that have been in past lives. That might have been from another star system. They might have been a star race, a different species. So many are coming in at this time, and we're calling them star seeds. And some of them don't really understand how Earth works. They might not have been here before. Usually, before you come to Earth, it's like a school on its own, where you get kind of imprinted with memories of Earth, or you go through, like, you watch things about Earth, you learn about Earth before you even come to Earth. So some of our memories aren't even of past lives, really. They're just like an imprint of, just so that you can kind of know what to do on Earth, so you felt like you've been here before. But there's also, yes, quite often starseeds, even light workers, will just feel like this isn't really their home planet. Quite often it's because the frequency is a completely different frequency on Earth. It's a lower frequency, so it doesn't feel like your home, especially, when you play in source energy or you come from source energy. It's the Earth experience is a completely different reality frequency. So there's so many star seeds coming in, and sometimes they will struggle at school. Their brain doesn't quite work the same way because they're on a different frequency. It's not what they've learned on other star systems. Earth just feels kind of like, what? It's outdated, or what are you doing that for? That doesn't make sense. So sometimes it's hard for their brains to adjust. And so, they might get a bit frustrated being here. They will also have, a lot of them have contact with other star families. They might not remember, they might have it in their dreams, or they might just have a knowing or a feeling. There is a lot going on. Cosmic energy is just coming in for everybody at the moment and unlocking DNA and light codes. So it is all go, go, go. So it is the starseed generation, and there's been so many volunteers, both kind of what you would call starseeds, light workers. Some are on a double mission. The light workers, you would say, some of them maybe weren't as many, like they might not have been a species for as long. They might have been more an etheric being. Like, you can be so many different beings across the universe and beyond this universe. So it gets a bit hard to say exactly, we're all starseeds, we're all light workers, but we've just, we've all kind of forgotten. But I thought I'd grab this. I love Rebecca Campbell and the artwork by Danielle Null. So they did this Starseed Oracle cards, but I was just going to read what they said, what Rebecca Campbell said about what is a starseed. So I thought I'd give this a quick little read. So starseeds are souls who haven't only incarnated on Earth. It's believed by some that the unconscious ways in which humans have been living on Earth, so war and separation and disrespecting nature and animals, it's led the planet to send out a call to the cosmos, and waves of starseed souls answered. So starseeds saw incarnating on Earth as a great adventure, an opportunity for individual growth, and an act of service for the collective. Others believe that deep down we're all starseeds. So I think sometimes what happens as well, starseeds or light workers come in, we volunteer to come in, but then we get so caught up forgetting that we aren't just a human. We get so caught up in our roles and survival consciousness in our daily lives that we completely forget that we've had lives on other planets. We've had, lives as maybe an atmosphere on a planet. It's not just being a human anymore. So it's everybody's starting to awaken to feel like something's not quite right. There is more. There's something more, and they can't quite pinpoint it. So many starseeds have significant awakening experiences, while others experience a sort of knowing or remembering from a young age. Many have been incarnating on Earth for a long time. It's likely that if you're reading this, you're a starseed. So I think the ones, you guys that are watching this and watch programs or videos like this, you are connected. You are a starseed. You are a light worker. You have been a higher being of light, or you may have experienced a past life on another planet. But remember, at the same time, we all come from source energy. So every time we incarnate, we're just playing another role to have an experience, to have that expression, and to have that evolution as a soul. So we all come from source. That is our beginning. That is our true self. And then the incarnations are just the fun little extra part of our eternal lives. So once awake, most starseeds find it hard to have meaningless conversations, jobs, and relationships. So it is hard for starseeds sometimes. They want to find something more pure. They innately know that there's something more, to life, and feel called to devote their lives to living in connection with this something more. Many remain restless and they step into the calling. So at the moment, with the energy shifting, the cosmic energies coming in, the solar flares, the old systems collapsing, there's a real what am I doing? Like a real calling. What should I be doing? I should be doing something more. Where am I supposed to be? What is happening? It can be really kind of confusing and overwhelming. So hang in there. So star seeds often feel misplaced in the world. I've noticed that with a lot of kids these days at school. They're just not resonating with school at all because it just doesn't make sense. They're just stuck in a classroom and they're learning really outdated things, and it's not exciting for them, and it's boring, and the stuff they've learned in past lives is so much beyond what they're learning in a school that some of it's 1950s stuff. I mean, I love the teachers. I appreciate the teachers. I appreciate the effort, and I know there's some amazing new earth solutions, new teachers coming in that are incredible. But at the moment, there's still a lot of transition in between old earth and new earth. So the starseeds are really finding it challenging at the moment. And this is where the mental health issues happen, because they just need that compassion and love, because they're getting really overwhelmed and really confused. And they're like, what is going on? This is just too hard, this outdated system. So, yeah. So starseeds possess a longing for home without really knowing where home is or what the word even means. Like, I know, like, a lot of starseeds, some feel adopted. There's some that, don't want to be here, so they have feelings of suicide. So please get help. Please, please, please. If you need help, please go to somebody, like, there's phone numbers, people you can call. Okay, please get the help that you need, because you came here for a reason. You deserve to be here. The love is here. It is here for you. I'm sending you so much love. Okay, so please get help if you need it. So they don't know where home is. This is because they've incarnated in places very different from Earth. So if hearing this strikes a chord in your heart or makes you feel emotional, it's likely you're a starseed soul, okay? I know it is, like, even the light worker souls, because the frequencies are lower, they're dense, there's been so much negativity and dismay that it can leave so many people feeling like, why am I here? Why am I bothering? Like, what is this all about? It doesn't make sense. It's people are mean. Like, why am I here? I just want to go home, or I want to go somewhere else, or I'm not meant to be here. So please hang in there. You came here. You came here to do this. We came to raise the frequencies. We came to shift it. I know the outdated old systems are still hanging in there, but they are crumbling. So we are bringing in new earth. So keep going. We want you to be here. We need you to be here. We love you. You deserve to be here. And you deserve abundance and happiness. Okay? So she's saying, I believe that ultimately all souls come from source. However, who we are as a soul is influenced by all of our soul's experiences. So the more time a soul spends incarnating in a particular part of the universe, a planet, a star system, or a galaxy, for example, the more they'll be influenced by these experiences. So I know some would say, I don't want to be influenced by Earth. But the thing is, we're learning a deeper understanding of love, of compassion, of kindness, because we've been to the opposite. We're learning how creation takes effect, how to create from start to finish instead of manifesting in a second, you know. Instead of creating it in a second, we take days, months, years sometimes to manifest. So as a soul, that's a pretty incredible thing to experience. So the best way to think of this is to liken it to someone who's well traveled. The more time they spend in a particular city or country, the more that place influences who they are as a person and a soul. So she's saying she was born in Australia and she spent her adult life in the UK. So the more time she spent in the UK, the more the place influences who I am. So the same goes for a starseed. The more time they spend incarnating in star clusters like Pleiades, the more they'll resonate with being Palladium. So what she's saying, you know, like you might have spent more incarnations in like the Syrian star system, or the Orion, or Lyran, or you know, you might have been in Pleiades, or you might have been Issasani beings. Like there's just so many. So the more lives you kind of spend somewhere, the more you learn, the more you take out of that, the more it might resonate. And you also learn things that you don't like as well about something, so that helps you in the next incarnation. So while you'll see references to different planets, star systems, and galaxies, there's not, you know, there might not just be one as well. You know, you might be focusing on other incarnations, so you're kind of bring it all in. So starseeds are scattered across the planet at this time. So we're kind of like same as light workers, we're bringing in the light. Starseeds are bringing in more cosmic energy, while light workers are anchoring more light. So we're all working together. So please don't dim your light. It's time for starseeds to really shine. It's time for light workers to really shine. You know, like I know it's a lot coming to Earth because things don't make sense. And I've said a few times in my videos, starseeds, there have been a lot of starseeds that incarnate into a body that might have what people would call special needs, you know, like and there are you know, a lot of neurological things going on with starseeds, a lot of ADHD and autism and things like that, because they're resonating on different frequencies. They're on a faster frequency than the old outdated systems. So they're like the new earth beings, new earth souls that, you know, the ones that have these special gifts, the autism, the ADHDs, there's so many neurodiversities. So they're resonating on higher frequencies. They're more like a hummingbird. So quite often it's very hard, very challenging to be at school, because with the outdated systems, it's not linking to a newer system, like because they might have come from a higher star system, like a higher realm, a higher frequency. They might be like they might have incarnated a few times in a particular star system as a species that their brains work completely differently, you know. So when their brains so used to working a certain way, they come into Earth, so that the Earth brain, the human brain, is trying to merge with the brain of, you know, a higher being. And so it can be really challenging. So if you think, you know, you've got a neurodiversity, you've got problems of memory, or you just can't function properly, you know, obviously get the help, the support you need. Along with, you might want to find an energy healer or somebody that just understands it, because your brain just works differently. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's awesome. It's exciting. It's fun. You're like a hummingbird, you know, going fast while the rest of the world's going slower, and that's okay. You're just ahead, you're the way shower, and everybody else just has to catch up with you guys. So yeah, if you're confused or not sure what to do, it's okay. We've got you. Your guides are here. You would just be surprised how many guides you have. Like honestly, we went to this we take children with autism, we take them surfing. It's so beautiful, it's so amazing. So the guys have got like bigger surfboards to take. All these amazing guys just take these kids out, so they put their life jackets on. They're like from four to kind of 19-year-olds, and they've all got autism or other special needs. So they take them surfing and they have the best time. And I just see such beautiful, like within them, their star seeds, these kids, they're light worker souls, they're higher souls, they're from other planets or they're from higher celestial frequencies. And then what happened was the night before actually that we took them out surfing, we went to this restaurant and I saw this girl. I don't know if she was like 5 or 6, maybe. Her parents were amazing, just pushing her in a pram. I think she had cerebral palsy. She was just very like, smiley, gorgeous, beautiful soul, just smiling and looking around. She couldn't walk, couldn't talk. Her parents just wanted to go out for just a quick drink, sitting there in the restaurant. And all I could see was these orbs, these spheres, and they were incredible. They were kind of like, I don't know if you'd think of sci-fi kind of spheres, where they were like bluish, and they were interacting with her. They were higher guides, and they were just giving so much love, pouring so much love. My heart was melting. It was really bad because I was staring, but at least I wasn't like, I had my sunglasses on because we were outside and I was quite far away, so the parents couldn't see that I was staring at their little girl with special needs, special abilities. So this little girl was a higher soul, a higher being of light. She'd come into a body that couldn't talk at the moment and couldn't walk, but she knew that she was coming in and the guides were helping her, and she was smiling and interacting with these guides. She was looking all around the room and smiling, and everywhere she looked there would be the spheres, the orbs interacting with her. So she wasn't just looking around aimlessly like she's just a random child that's got special needs. She was the most incredible soul, the most intelligent soul, interacting with guides. Honestly, guys, we don't even know. Like, we think, we're like, oh, that poor child, can't walk, can't talk. Honestly, this child was having the time of her life, interacting with her friends, her guides, her loved ones. The most loving, kindest, highest, powerful source energy was coming in. Ooh, it was so beautiful. Honestly, I can't even explain. It's so ridiculous. It's actually bringing me to tears because the love that was given to this child was incredible, honestly. And you just think, you're just thinking, this poor child doesn't have a normal life because she can't walk or talk, but she was so loved, so supported, having the best time in her mind. It was honestly so beautiful, so unbelievable. So guys, it's okay. The universe has a plan. Everybody is loved, everybody is guided, everybody is supported. They are surrounded by this blanket of warm, loving compassion that is not even here on earth. This is what, that's what makes me cry, is because we have forgotten how much love, how much support, how much guidance we have for us. And our guides, high realms, the cosmics, the galactics, the angelics, Source energy are just sending so much love and support at this time, and they just want you guys to be happy, and they understand that it can be challenging, you know, like having to go to school or having to get a job or having to have, you know, work with colleagues or having family members that just don't understand you, having systems in place that don't understand you. But I promise you are understood from the higher realms. You are, so many of you are here on earth right now. You've volunteered. Hundreds and thousands and millions now of starseeds light workers lighting up all around the world, and you are here to bring in the new earth, the abundance, the love, the support, the kindness, the equality, the wellness. This shift is happening, and we are all here for each other. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I love you so much. Sending good vibes from New Zealand. Mwah. I love you. Peace. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.